Hello everyone, this is Lucy05 and welcome to the Comic Central Toy Review. And today's toy review, we're looking at the 2010 release by Hasbro of the Marvel Universe action figure review. And today's action figure review, we'll be looking at series number 2, figure number 16, the A.I.M Soldier, which its acronym stands for Advanced Ideal Mechanics. Now, I got this figure straight from a scalper shop, which originally priced for 40 ringgit. Retail price is 39 ringgit and 90 cents. Not too sure why they want to scalp that 10 cents. However, they have a special offer for this A.I.M Soldiers. Okay, not the rest of the figures, just for the A.I.M Soldier, a special offer of 30 ringgit. Now, normally I don't want to collect any more Marvel Universe action figures because I am really disappointed by most of their quality control problems of their figures itself. But for 30 ringgit, I might as well get it because it's cheap. Who am I to walk away from a cheap toy? Second, it's an A.I.M Soldier. All A.I.M soldiers are equipped with a beehive helmet. You can't go wrong with that. Now, I got this for 30 ringgit, so I just buy it. Let's take a look at the top part of the packaging. At the top part of the packaging, you got a nice little artwork of the A.I.M soldier arming himself with some sort of a rifle or cannon or some sort of high-tech weapon. Front part of the packaging, you got the figure. On this side, you got some sort of pistol, a high-tech pistol. On the other side, is some sort of a same cannon from the artwork itself, I guess. And this time for the 2010 release of the Marvel Universe action figures, they are now packaged with base stand. Finally, after waiting for so long, these guys have a proper base stand to stand on. Then the packaging also have some changes. Instead of a shield logo, you have a hammer logo there. Back of the packaging, you got a nice little image of the A.I.M Soldier, a biography for the A.I.M Soldier, and the other rest of the releases, Colossus, Kitty Pryde, Havoc. At the bottom part, instead of Nick Fury, you got Osborn here holding a goblin mask and says become an agent of Hammer at FuryFast.com. Now the hammer part is a stomped. Behind the hammer words, there's the wording for shield. Kind of nicely done. So without further ado, let's open up this packaging and molest the toy. Be right back. And we're back of the figure and the rest of the stuff out from the packaging. Now, like all Marvel Universe packaging, it comes with the top secret file folder with the Hammer logo on the top. A small piece of paper with the codes for you to enter at FuryFast.com. A character card showing the A.I.M agent or A.I.M soldier. And at the back, the Superhuman Registration Act with the nice small little portrait of the A.I.M soldiers. A thumbprint, a Hammer logo on the top here. And here you got Organization, A.I.M, Advanced Ideal Mechanics, Rank, Soldiers, Type, Worldwide Technological Crime, Hair unknown, Eyes unknown, Height 5'11" to 6'4", Weight unknown, Sex male. Powers, no known powers. A.I.M soldiers are fiercely loyal and use vast technological means to capture, attack and defend themselves. Soldiers are very skilled weapon experts, hand-to-hand combatants, expert pilots and very tech savvy. At the bottom part here, it reads Human. Then you got a letter from Quasimodo, I hope it's not the Hunchback, to Director Osborn stating that the A.I.M organization has captured mutants and performed experiments on them to put their A.I.M technology onto them and control them. Now let's take a look at the figure's accessories. It comes with a base stand. Yay, finally a base stand. And on the base stand itself, you got the two pegs for the figure to stand on, and on the top part of the base itself, you've got the molded word Marvel. At the bottom, printed word A.I.M Soldier. Next to it, 16. Next, we take a look at the pistol itself, and the pistol is actually quite nicely detailed. Not too sure why the pistol has the scope on the sides though, as you can see. But it's nicely done, and the end of the turret itself is also painted, and it fits nicely on the figure's hands. Like so. The next weapon is the cannon itself. It's very nicely detailed. You got a scope on one side, the trigger and the handle itself, and this is the turret. It looks like some sort of a minigun, but I don't even know what sort of weapon this is. Does it fire laser? Does it fire plasma? We won't know, because it's A.I.M and they tend to have a lot of weird stuff with them. And the cannon actually fits on the figure nicely. Next, let's take a look at the figure's paint job. The paint job is actually far more better what's being shown at the back of the packaging. The back of the packaging is more lighter for some reason, and this one is more darker, which is a really nice paint job. And there's a lot of shades to show the wrinkled parts of the suit itself and the muscle tones. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. The other accessory that I forgot to mention is his bandolier, which is actually permanently affixed to his body. There's no way that you actually can remove the bandolier out of his body. Apparently the bandolier is equipped with some sort of a grenades or something, and there's 3 pouches. Now the sculpt of the body itself is quite very nicely done, but not too overtly detailed. However, the head sculpt is quite interesting because it looks like a beehive. You got a nice little visor on the top here, but the paint job on the visor is a little bit sloppy, just a little bit. And the belt part here, I noticed there's quite a number of the A.I.M agents, the A.I.M soldiers figures. The grey paint job on the black background itself, it's very inconsistent. Sometimes they are all over the place, sometimes they're here, sometimes they're there, so you have to watch out for this kind of paint job going on. And then you have a nice little collar at his neck there. So let's take a look at the figure's articulation. Now the head actually can move left and right, can turn 360 degrees, but it's hindered by the collar itself. You can turn it, but you'll most probably stretch the collar. The torso can turn 360 degrees and pivot downwards and upwards. The arms can turn 360 degrees and spread the arms this far. Upper bicep can turn 360 degrees as well. Elbow can bend this far. And the wrist joint can turn 360 degrees. Now the hip joint itself can go forward and to the sides. And they added a new articulation for this figure. They added the swivel thigh, which is a very nice touch. Double jointed knee, swivel ankle that turns 360 degrees, and the ankle also can pivot downwards and upwards, but it's a bit loose on the ankles. So overall, I really like this figure. It's really good for troop building and it looks very unique, unlike the Hydra Soldier. And it has its own set of weapons, unlike the Hydra Soldier as well. So if I'm gonna give a rating of this figure, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. He's not too detailed compared to the rest of the Marvel Universe action figures. Let's say Juggernaut then. So yes, it's not that detailed, but it looks very unique, especially you have the beehive keeper head. Very nicely done. So 7 out of 10. I thank you all for watching. This is your 5 and I'm signing off.